Part 3. Emotional Alchemy. When a trader stops reacting to price. Most traders think their problem is lack of discipline, but the deeper truth is this: they cannot tolerate the feelings the market creates. Price goes against them, a few pips heart rate spikes. A small negative P&L, the mind starts running every scenario. A violent candle, the hand wants to act immediately. And then they call it a natural reflex. No. That is a nervous system habit trained for too long. The market is not only a place to trade money. It is a high-intensity psychological laboratory where every weakness in your nervous system gets amplified. Losing traders don't lose because they don't know what to do. They lose because in moments of pressure, they are no longer the decision maker. They become a reaction system, and reaction has no strategy. Reaction has only one goal: end discomfort immediately. That's why traders take profits too early to feel safe, hold losers too long to hurt less, overtrade to escape the emptiness of being out. Every wrong decision has the same motive: escaping emotion. When you understand this, you stop blaming yourself for being weak. You start seeing the real problem. You were never trained to endure sensations. No one taught you how to sit still when price is running correctly, but you don't have an entry yet. No one taught you how to hold a trade when it's shaking exactly according to plan. No one taught you how to accept a loss without turning it into an attack on your identity. But this is the core of professional trading. Strong traders don't have weaker emotions than you. They just don't let emotions decide action. They see emotion as a physiological event, like a higher heartbeat, like sweaty palms, like muscle tension. Yes, it is happening, and no, it has no authority. You must learn to separate two things: the sensation inside and the action outside. When those two are still fused, you are a slave to volatility. When you separate them, you begin to have freedom. This is where emotional alchemy be. In those 10 seconds, the feeling will peak and then begin to decline. This isn't philosophy. This is physiology. Impulses don't last. Only impulsive actions leave long-term consequences. Losing traders act right at the peak of the impulse. Strong traders wait for the impulse to pass, then let reason speak. Once you get through that emotional peak a few times, your brain learns something new. I don't die if I don't react. And that is a massive reprogramming step. The next step is to reverse the relationship between emotion and performance. Weak traders perform well when they feel good. Strong traders perform well regardless of how they feel. When you're tired, you still journal. When you're bored, you still respect size. When you lose, you still stay out after the number of trades you predefined. Very few people make it past this, because here, trading is no longer a game of intelligence. It becomes a game of endurance. You stop asking, "How do I feel today?" You ask, "What does the plan require?" And you do it like an order, not a suggestion. This is when you become dangerous. Because when your actions no longer depend on your internal state, you become unpredictable. Price shakes hard, you're calm. A losing streak, you still keep size. A winning streak, you still keep discipline. The market can't control you through emotion anymore. You start controlling yourself. Let me say it plainly. If you can only trade well when your mood is good, you will never survive long enough. Because the market does not care about your state. It doesn't give you ideal conditions. It gives you raw data and pressure. And there is only one way through that. Train your nervous system, not with motivation, not with positive quotes, but with controlled exposure to discomfort. You stay out when you want in, you hold when you want out. You accept a loss when you want a revenge trade. Every time you do that, you are forging another layer of steel into your mind. And one day, you'll notice something very strange. Price still moves. Trades still win and lose. But inside you, quiet. No screaming, no urges, no feeling that you must do something to escape discomfort. Only one person sitting there, observing and executing. That's when you step out of the reactive trader level and enter the sovereign trader level.